the guru of brews. What's up, Rick?
It's 8:52 and 54 degrees, and it's Friday, so that means only one thing. The second weekly edition of the Guru of Brews, Mr. Rick Rice, as we did a special Wicked Weed edition yesterday. Yeah. I noticed the outrage, the Asheville outragians are still outraging over this whole thing. But there is good news in the brewing industry, and you have come with good news today.
I got lots of good news. We've got a vibrant local brewing scene here that can compensate for any kind of acquisition by anybody of anybody. So I think one of the big reasons, just to recap yesterday, is a lot of people see it as a sign of things to come.
Right.
And there's good reasons for that, because right now with the legislation that is being knocked down in Raleigh, the local brewers, the small breweries, are trying to push to up the limit. It's like the man is trying to keep the small brewers down.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of evidence for that, but I just think that the local brewing scene is strong enough to overcome. That's just my personal opinion.
And he is the guru of brews. So.
Well, yeah, it's just my opinion, and everybody's got them. Right. And boy, they're exercising the right to share on social media, especially the last couple of days. But now that it's 48 hours removed from the Wicked Weed news, and everyone's down from the collective cliff, they've come off the ledge. Perhaps they can get some perspective.
Maybe they need a beer.
I think they do. And here's a new one from Oskar Blues, a new summer seasonal, the Fugly Yuzu and Ugly Fruit IPA. It's a long name, but inspired by a collaboration with Japanese Yoho Brewing, which should make it a rum drink, shouldn't it? Yo-ho in the bottle. So Yuzu is an exotic, dumpy-looking lemon. I saw a picture of it. It's from Japan. And then you got the Jamaican Ugly Fruit, which is, as its namesake would describe, it's an ugly fruit. So you've got a tangerine grapefruit thing going on here. So the citrus with the IPA works well, and that is released today at their Brevard Brewery. And hey, it's Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Drinko.
If you're looking to have a good beer, they do a nice Mexican lager. Oskar Blues does. So there's one you could have today instead of, say, Corona.
So
along those lines.
While quickly here, when you mentioned Cinco de Mayo, I don't know if you know this or not, but the president really up on his Cinco de Mayo history.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I mean this is...
Does Andrew Jackson have anything to do with this?
No. Well...
Because he was upset about the Civil War.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I noticed that. But he actually, you know what, John? I think we've got a call coming in. Let's go ahead and answer the phone here.
Cinco de Mayo is my all-time favorite Latino, Mexican, and Chicano holiday. It really is. It is a very special time that commemorates the day that a large group of Mexican alcoholics, led by an amazing conquistador named General Yucatan Peninsula, such a heroic guy, huge huevos, he defeated the French army under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and he freed all the frogs that were being held prisoner because they thought they had spread herpes.
Huh. So there you go. I don't know if you knew that history behind Cinco de Mayo.
A lot of people don't know, and so you learn things.
There you go.
Trump is always good for that, and he couldn't get that all out in a tweet. This is why we...
It's more than 160
This is
characters.
why we got... So Blue Ghost is celebrating Cinco de Mayo down there in Fletcher today. A couple of special beer releases at 6 o'clock. The Jalapeno Kolsch and Senor Multi, not to mention sombrero races, and who doesn't enjoy those? Celebrate Saisons tomorrow at Burial with the Sharpen the Blade Saison Fest. That is noon to 10. La la la. And then Lookout Brewing in Black Mountain. Now, they've been around for 4 years. I bet there's people that have not been to Lookout Brewing in Black Mountain.
I haven't been.
It's a smaller brewery, located just in the cusp of downtown. So check that out tomorrow, noon to 10. I mean, they got live music, food truck, limited edition custom koozies, and a bouncy house. Because that's what you want after drinking a whole lot of beer.
That's right.
Is to jump into a bouncy house. Somebody ought to hose that down after the party. And congratulations to Catawba. They are opening a Charlotte location. Very cool. That is happening tomorrow. Those of you familiar with the Queen City, it's in the Plaza Midwood neighborhood at Louise Avenue. So a special beer just for Charlotte, the Clt Ipa. And some people don't know this. I did not know this. That is where the Catawba brewing dream began, as Billy Pyatt's wife bought him a homebrew set in Charlotte at the Sleepy Poet Antique Mall in South Boulevard 5 years before they opened in Morganton. So I think that's very cool. So kind of the dream all started in Charlotte.
Right.
Now it comes full circle for Catawba. And as long as we're passing along, congratulations. Got to give a shout out to Bear Waters Brewing in Canton.
Okay.
Used to say Bear Waters Brewing in Waynesville. I know John Roten's going to be heading out there. That's his neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah.
June 10th. Put it on your calendar. Everybody over there, great guys. Kevin Sandifer and them, and his brother Jim. They'll be opening the Canton location June 10th.
All right. Little wall of voodoo from Mexican radio.
Mexican radio.
There you go. Hey, Rick, thanks a million, man. We always appreciate it. We'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Asheville Ale Trail, Asheville Ale Trail, Asheville Ale Trail.
One more time, Asheville.
Asheville Ale Trail.
8:58. One more check of that Weather Channel forecast and time saver traffic. That'll wrap it up for us.